I now own my business, and its current flagship is no jokes. Her rigging recognizable from afar, she proudly bears the colors of Astrin Chill Trading Incorporated. The climb to success has been steep and left a few scars. I became a smuggler, lost the incognito, and my relationship with the archipelago is on shaky ground, to say the least. This trip is an attempt at salvaging any trade agreement I can with the archipelago. If it all works, I will be within reach of my next milestone. My cargo is divided into missions and trades. My boat is carrying what could be qualified as a safe amount of cargo. First off, I have a letter from the governor of Astrin asking from leniency from local authorities at the Lagoon, as well as 2 cases of goods that are just there to show his willingness to, put those bad things behind. The rest of the cargo is composed of trade items, which should grant me significant profit. The route south is as simple as it gets. With a boat fully equipped and an upcoming 12 to 15 days at sea, I settle for the long haul. I want to experiment a new route going straight south instead of the usual loop east. Probably the shortest path, but I do expect to trade off speed for it. Holding the course proves being a challenge, and I end up west of Happy Bay, with the island in sight for about a day and a half. I then refocus on my navigation, set on leaving the archipelago on my port side. I cannot run the risk of my ship being seized in the local waters. Just over 8 days after leaving Astrin and following a pleasant sailing trip, the peaks of Newport and DC came into view. Although the wind was pushing me westwards, I remained far away from the archipelago, not even bothering to turn on my lights. So far, so good. The lagoon came into view 11 days into the journey. It was always a sight to behold, and this time I knew that its sheer size was merely the certainty of a soon approaching arrival, rather than a docking within the next hours. Yet, it was a welcome landmark, and with extremely favorable winds, I ended up docking in Senna the very next day, eager to get down to business. Okay, so it's the end of the day here. We're talking about day 467. I left day 455. So yep, that's about 12 days to come down from Ace Train, right? So that's a good trip. I just sold 2 empty barrels of waters. So that's basically what I consumed during that trip. I have 1 pork left, smoked pork left. So I've used almost an entire case. I did supplement it here and there with some fishing, but not so much because, as you can see, I have no cooking equipment whatsoever. Main reason being, as we lead up our beautiful ship here, main reason being the update drops right after the end of the last chapter, and my boat was already prepared. Oh, I ran out here. My boat was already prepared. And I didn't want to have to redo anything. I also wanted to try out, if I could survive without any of the new cooking equipment. The only issue is that I didn't have fruits, and as you can see in my diet, I'm missing fruits. I did purchase. What am I looking for? Yeah, candle. I did purchase some fruits in Ace Train, like single item. So I had like 4 potatoes, a carrot, a cucumber, this kind of stuff, but nothing. It wasn't enough as dry food to cater for my fruit and vegetable needs. So I'm thinking I'm gonna wait now and see how long I can hold. And what it means to become sick. So another interesting little experiment here. I'm gonna put the governor mail aside, because what I'm doing now is checking my trade. So I have books, honey beer, no, that I'm keeping. I have goods. I think here it's goods as well. Yes, that's a gift from the governor, but I have my own goods. Goods again. I'm keeping the cheese. Iron. I have a lot of iron. What's in there? And the other goods. Alright. And then nails. Okay. Let's go and check how much I can make out of those. Luckily, the trade office is open 24/7. Hello, sir. Alright, let's check. We have iron. Ooh. Iron is being sold in Kisiabe. That's for sure. Then we have goods. Goods is gonna be sold here until we reach the owner level of profit. And then we had nails. Nails, we will sell both of them in Kisiabe as well. So that's good. I had some books, right? Owner. 400 difference. I think I'm gonna sell it here. Goods, it's in honor as well though. Like, I think it's gonna dip below, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna sell books and goods here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna drop by honor this time around. Because we're already gonna be hitting Kisiabe regardless, because we're not coming in proximity of a shipyard without taking a look at what we can do with our boat. And then we're going to Firefish Town for some further trade and political talks. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It should yield a fairly good profit, but you know what, I'm gonna prepare the boxes tonight, and then I'm going to I'm going to to do the transactions tomorrow morning. Yeah, getting late, right? 6:30, need to get my dinner. I'm quite tired. Yeah, that calls for a good night's sleep. Good morning. It's just over 6 a.m. Finished my breakfast and let's go. I unloaded last night. Yeah, not looking perfect, but not bad for a dark sorting. And so I could also sell the beer, but when I check the price, beer is only providing me like 600 profit. So I'm gonna keep it for later celebrations. And in the meantime, we're gonna go sell our 4 books. So actually with updated prices, Senna is the best place to sell all of them. Book-wise, we still have the 403 difference, but that's totally fine. So we're gonna sell that as well. And we should be in the clear. Perfect. With a nice 30k Emerald Dragon. Alright, so shop's not open yet. That's fine. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna unload my... first I'm gonna take a bath, right? Perfect, that's done. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to unload my inventory belt because I'm going to town. This town is really nice. Definitely worth the detour. So I went shopping a little bit. I'm not sure what time it is now because I have nothing in my inventory, but I put everything in the crate here. Let me show you real quick. So I came down here to get some supplies, right? So I bought 3 green lantern. I bought a local pipe because I don't think I have this model in stock for now. Then I took 5 bottles of elixirs and 1 bottle of wine, just you know, just as I'm trying to get a whole lot. Something is wrong with my painting here. I'm trying to get a lot of items from different regions and stuff like that. No, excuse me. Can I have my... Thank you. Okay, perfect. Alright, so we're good now. I want to take a quick peek at the trade. Hello, sir. Okay, so for this train would take some silk and pay a good price for it, so that's good to know. And that's also 6k. You see, I'm more looking for that type of profit somehow. Okay, green tobacco 6k as well. Oranges sells quite well for the price. Yeah, no, I'd like to do some higher profit. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Holy smoke. Okay. So I can get some cash when I come back. And we should be in a good spot. Okay. Let's go. I'm pretty sure the wind is gonna push me against the dock. I know that exiting out of Senna can be a bit tricky. We're gonna go slow though. Yep, breakfast time. Good morning, 7 a.m. The beautiful Kisia Bay. Yeah, so I docked last night and I also unloaded my cargo as well as planted my two starboard side mooring line to the shipyard. And yeah, changes are coming. But first, we are the morning of day 469, and this one I think is gonna stay in the book as a hell of a payday, because when we do this, boom, and what else do I have? Nails. I have nails, and this, alright, 150k. Okay, spare me the 2k plus change, but yeah, over 147,000. So we are in Emerald Dragon, obviously, so in Extreme Crowns that would be much less, but that's still a substantial amount of money, and it's a beautiful day as well, so that's amazing. But okay, so yeah, in anticipation of the shipyard work, I removed anything from structure, mast. Just, I'm not sure yet how wide I'm gonna go, but yeah, that's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. I'm probably gonna spend a bit of time, and yeah, I'll show you what we're gonna do of our junk. And welcome to the shipyard. So here is what I think is gonna be the next iteration of the junk, for a couple of reasons. Number one, you know, a fin sail in A-string. That's pretty exciting. Number two, the junk is known to be fast, and I want to use it as one of my big ships to transport like expensive cargo quickly. And I put back the how is it called? I put back the full cabin just to protect whatever expensive cargo I'm transporting. I've removed the canopy. I've removed the roof, because I really enjoy the open sea sailing in the Emojunk 26. That's a reference to the Firefish Globe 2024 edition, and so, you know, like if I go for a little bit more of a yacht, look, I think it looks kind of neat. So pretty much like it. The color of the sail doesn't really matter, because I'm going to use an A-string color. As long as I'm based in A-string, I'm going to use one of the A-string color. But if you can see here in the current order, fin sail, the 10 yard, the biggest one, 3600. I refunded off all my sails, and then I modified the structure of the ship, removed the bowsprit, removed the foremast, the mizzenmast, all my stays, and then I went from roof to no roof, and from no cabin to full cabin. I'm also doing a hull cleaning, because why not? Some shipyard fee on top of that, and I'm still in for 6,700 Emerald Dragons. So yeah, but we're good to go. Am I gonna take another color of sails though, just for the trip? Yeah, the white is a bit boring, no? Electric blue. Red, too familiar. Green, I like the green one. I think it looks good. Is it gonna look good at night? I'm not too sure. You know what? We're gonna go with blue. Nice, looking clean. We're not gonna go with blue at all. I don't like it. I'm not gonna like it. We're gonna stay in white. Alright. I'm gonna prepare the boat, and then we're gonna make our way. Well, we're coming back, so I'm just gonna, make it look a little bit better with all the different modifications, and then we'll get underway to Firefish Town. Good morning. So two things. Number one, I forgot to take a flipping receipt, second time in a row, but hey, we're not gonna change a winning team. Then I'm still not feeling the sickness, and it's now day 471, so yeah, it's been a while since I had fruits last. So yeah, just some interesting observation. So I spent, as you may have seen just there, I'm down to 82k. So I spent quite a lot of money, and we'll see to do what very shortly as we get underway to Firefish Lagoon to deliver our missions from the Astrin governor. Let me try to get going over there. Nice. So I've been ignoring the beast here, the Jong. The guy at the shipyard actually offered me to get it for what, close to 135k, and I almost took it. But no, not yet. That would have wiped me out solid, and I didn't want that to happen. So the sun is rising right now, which should start giving us some good visibility as we enter the lagoon. So let me give you a quick tour. So I've put the smoker over here, boat one in Kisia Bay. Here it's gonna be mostly dedicated to my cargo, and then here, so I I did purchase those two models, which cost me a small fortune, but pretty amazing. Let me just check my heading before we continue. Yeah, so you're coming down. You've got a watch here. So because I'm on open deck here, I put my watch cover, but I can still see it quite easily from my helm. And then here I have some fishing hooks. I loaded up on firewood as well. Those are my spares for this trip, for this ship. Some lantern and oil, my map wall, and then my cabin here. Let me let me go back up. I don't wanna. Yes. All right. So the wind is nice. So overall, the boat is currently set up to be quite a comfortable ride. So obviously reducing to one mast means I only have one flag, but that should be fine. We're riding good. So obviously this setup is pretty expensive on lanterns, but I don't expect to have them all on at the same time. But I just find it very cool. Yeah, so that's my cabin here. Got some spares navigational equipment, got a pipe, got my main navigation table here, my trade licenses, and some drinks available, my knife there. Here is a crate with some spare item that I will be using to set up my next ship. I think I forgot a light, but yeah. What does the wind say? Okay. Yeah, we're good to carry on like this for a bit longer. I'm gonna keep my navigation light, turn that one off. Two quick hops, and I would be on my way home. I'll miss sailing through the lagoon, but I have more important affairs to attend elsewhere. Kisia Bay ended up being a slight disappointment. No luxury good available whatsoever. But as I was heading north, I couldn't avoid smiling. Senna held all its promises, and my boat was full-ish of silks and rabbit furs, both goods that sell for a high profit in the fort. The trip had been smooth, the boat a wonder to navigate in open seas. I was back in Astrin, and now the question was, am I gonna sell all of my cargo here? I had been away from Astrin for 30 days. I have people to meet, cargo to trade, and news to catch up on. The last few miles. Nice. I should be able to see the town. There is a bit of fog. It's 7:30 plus, so that's probably why. Yep, decided to do the route overnight. So it should be now, yep, day 486, crazily going toward the 500-day mark. And as you can see, I still have 2 cases of silk here. Yep. And I still have 4 rabbit furs. And so I didn't sell everything, even though 40th Street is the location where I could get the cheapest or the biggest profit. Sorry, I didn't want to like flood the market with so many items in one go. So I'm gonna leave the price go back up a little bit. And the other reason is that I'm about to find out if I have some cargo left in inventory and how much it's gonna cost me. So I'm quite interested to find that out. And if it's worth it, I'm definitely gonna go and trade. I'm gonna go and store those leftover items. Currently have 15k A-string crown, so doing all good. I really like the boat, and the sailing trip from Senna has been just amazing. I went northwest, west by northwest, I think, and yeah, it was just amazing. Great wind, calm seas. I did the full trip in 10 days. Slightly under it actually, so not gonna complain. And didn't even see neither Happy Bay nor the archipelago because I was too close from the first longitude by the time I was at their latitude level. Alright, so nothing tricky with the docking ahead, except that I want to see. I don't really remember how much space a junk takes in on the dock there. And so I'm gonna unload. I'm gonna get comfy, take a couple of days of rest. In 5 days, I need to be back to Estrin. I have a meeting with the shipyard there, and I'm not gonna be going there in the junk. Yep, I'm going to go for that meeting in. I'm gonna use one of the cog that is doing the taxi, like the transit between islands. I'm gonna use one of those to go back to Estrin for that specific meeting. But we should be good. If you ever want to go on a fun sailing trip without worrying too much about your navigation skills, that sail setup is the way to go, guys. It's easy, only one winch. It provides you with great speed. Yeah, the fin sail and the junk, there is definitely something to say about those. And yeah, love it. And yeah, so the test of carrying luxury cargo at high speed in safe conditions for the cargo, right, like cover and all, kind of paid off here. So I'm pretty happy. All right, let me try not to screw up that docking here. We're probably gonna go in the sandbank, or maybe not. Okay. Let's see. I want to try. I'm too far. I'm gonna have to go for a swim. But that's fine. What a boat. Alright, let's go for a swim. Yep. And I'm actually gonna put it in a little bit. Perfect. Alright. Whoops. Okay. That was a bit rough for my taste. But we are back in Sunspire. In Siren Song, sorry. Can't even get the name of my home proper here. Alright. How does it look dock like that? Let me start switching off all those lights, because it can be quite costly. And yeah. Okay. Hopefully it's gonna work. I'm gonna put it in a little bit more on the left here. Yeah. Give me a break. Let it go a little bit here. Okay. Let's go and check. What do I have? Hello buddy, long time no see. Just a month. Yeah, the trip has been good. Let me see what I have here. Black tobacco, brown tobacco. Okay. Brown tobacco, sausages, seafood, pork, water, and firewood. And it's costing me, okay, about 90, 75. Alright. Let me check the price of brown tobacco real quick. Okay, Mont Malefic. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna add my cargo to this, and as I said, take a few days of rest, and then I'll make my way to a stream. Green Tobago. I'm gonna set it here, and I think everything else can stay on board for now. Alright. Perfect. Now, you see, I'm more looking for something that would... yeah. I guess this one would be a good good tribute to the Incognito. Well, actually, that's the only cog that you have here, right? Yeah. All the other are brigs. Maybe this one? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll grab this one. About a week? Yep. Sounds good, man. Thanks a lot. Alright. What time it is? 20 to 8. Got another 20 minutes to wait before my meeting with the shipyard's master at the tavern. It's day 490 and another day that's gonna be one to remember. So we're good then. Yeah? All the things that I ask are done. Yeah? Awesome. Well, pleasure doing business with you. Thanks. See ya. Guys, I'm holding a title for the flipping brig. Yes. Yes. Nice. So he told me there was a couple of stuff at the back. What do we have? Let me put that aside. A map of Phase Train. Okay. Bottle of wine. Lantern. And the basic of navigation for sailors. Yeah. That's cute. Whoa. Yes. Yes. Today we're scaling up. Look at her. So I had asked the guys from the dock if they could prep some supplies real quick. Yeah, 3 barrels of water and a pork, and then we're gonna bring that baby back to our home port. I have no idea where I'm gonna put this for now. It's too big. Maybe I should go in the cargo bay. Maybe. Hi. That's cool. No, I'm gonna. I'm not bringing any cargo back to Siren Song, so it's just this, literally, and and then we're gonna see what the vanilla sales config look like. I haven't done much homework on this, but hey, should be fine. So why water? Because I ran a bit short of it in my last trip, and I know that it's cheaper in A-Stream than in other towns around, so that's why I'm just grabbing it here. So yeah, 1 barrel for now. I came very light. I came extremely light. I do have our chronometer though, just to make sure that that we can look at the speed. So, alright. The wind is fairly favorable to leave. And so I have 2 squares, 1 stay sail, 2 squares, and 1 gaff. Alright. Okay. And if everything makes sense, yes, this is a jib. Alright. Are we ready for this? I don't know, but yeah, it just makes sense. We've got the cargo yacht, the junk, for a fast trip with expensive, kind of fragile cargo. And we have the brig for still luxury goods, but like heavier. Yeah, that works. Nice. So we're gonna try. I'm gonna assume that the foremast is the main one, and that should be our top square. Yes. Are we gonna kiss the dock here? Maybe not. Maybe our stern is gonna though. Are we gonna be able to make the turn? We're gonna try. And then we should have one witch to control both squares. Yes. So I'm not going to the shipyard now. It's I want to try the boat vanilla. I will quickly go back to the shipyard, but not just now. Okay, and then I think we're gonna have to play with our jib. Because I don't think the square is gonna cut it. Okay, let me bring it back up. And so our only remaining option would be the gaff. Nope. Okay. Yes. Such a big ship. Hey! Is it me or we're cruising here? Okay. 5 knots. That works. She's huge. Wow. And we should actually have a good degree of inclination, no? Okay. And what about at the rear? I'm gonna make my steps sailing this boat. Let me tell you. Okay, it's not too bad. So we should be in siren song by the end of the day. successful exit out of polystyrene. Give me something. 5 plus. Yeah, let's give it the 5 plus with not so favorable wind, which is fine, but and we can see that even just with the gaff and the staysail, the boat is listing to starboard a bit. So that's gonna be interesting. I wasn't expecting maybe such a big boat to list. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. So, how are we gonna negotiate our entrance into Siren Song? I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit anxious because last time I left my boat in Siren Song and came with another one, there was a bug and I lost the incognito and blah blah blah. So not great, but I'm hopeful that it's not gonna be the case this time and our junk is all well and waiting for us. Coming on to 1. I'm not doing my first docking by night, so if we have to, we're gonna lay down the anchor and spend the night just outside of those rocks. I find it so cool that the hammock is right there. It's like a little cabin, right? Almost. And it's going all the way back. So my main question is, would a piece of log or lumber fit into that length here? Interesting. Very interesting. I'm already thinking of a couple of modifications I'd like to do to the sails here. But before that, I'd like to do a load test in its vanilla configuration. So that's gonna be the next big step here. Equip this baby and then do a load test. I got 23k. I may have to sell my remaining cargo because what do you reckon you can put on this for a load test? I like to shoot for like 8,000 pounds of cargo, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna get 8,000 pounds of cargo with 25k. Maybe combination of mission? So I just noticed both flags are only on mast tops, but at least they're much wider than the one that I've used so far. So maybe that will make the reading easier somehow, some way. But I don't care. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm almost tempted to try to see if the squares can give us something here. Nope. Oh yeah, it just moves the one in front. If we get some traction, I may lower the gaff here. Wow. That's a big one at the mizzen. Wow. Wasn't expecting such a big one. Boom. Nice. Yeah, I might be just, that might be just the limit to but you know what? Let's go for it. Let's remove our gaff, put it up. Didn't even bring a compass. And then let's go on the balcony. Oh. There we go. That's where the power of the brig will do the talking, I think. Yeah. That's when the 4 squares are down. Okay, now we are talking. Wow. I wonder what kind of wave we're gonna need to actually take on water here. I mean, obviously loaded. Yeah, let's look at the. So empty, we're sitting very high on the water. Maybe some slight wind shadows, question mark. And then so free helm, our rudder is moving here and there. I have a lot of square sail area, so obviously every little blow of the wind is gonna push my boat. I think we're gonna be able to reach some. To be honest, I was scared that I was never gonna see 8 knots with this. But if I'm seeing them in vanilla configuration, right? 4 p.m. Look at that, 8 plus. Some would say 9 minus. Very nice. I don't think we're gonna be there by night's fall. Nope. And I'm not doing a night docking. So we're gonna have to pull them all up. It's a shame. I'm speechless, guys. It's quite an intimidating beast. We'll find out soon enough if we can ride it. Yeah, we're not meeting it today. I'm gonna start putting up my squares here. We're still gonna sail a bit further, but not on the squares. Okay, I was wondering if there was an option to get the helm atop. What a complex ship. There must be a way to play with the rigging here. Nice. And when this baby is gonna be lit up, it's gonna be very nice. Yeah, it's getting dark. I still have a good energy level though. It's so quiet. It's very roomy. I need to think as well how I'm gonna design my my helm area here. Yeah. What about navigation light? The angle is not steep enough here. Maybe I can try to go external. It's a big ship. Can't wait to see it docked next to the junk, just to you know, get a feeling. Yeah, maybe now you get why I docked that way with the junk earlier. Okay, so I think that we're gonna stop here because the wind is gonna be not so favorable anymore. Yeah, we're gonna be very close hold. Well, we tested the speed a little bit. Let's see what we can get and how close hold we can get. Okay, 4+. That's tiny progress, I guess. How close are we? We are very close wind. Very close hold. Alright. Perfect. We're gonna pull this one up. I guess it makes sense for the gaff to be on that side, but... And we're gonna pull our jib as well. I think some water, food I'm good enough, and then I'll see you guys in the morning. Ooh, it's dark. Good morning. Wow. Okay. Lanterns down below deck, a must. Oh, it's because it's still dark. What time is it? 4:15. Yeah, it's fine. I'll grab a break first, and then I'm gonna have to open up this. Yeah, that's fine. Damn. Excuse me. I cannot open the crate. Alright, Never mind. At least there is no bug as far as getting into Siren Song, so that's a massive plus. I wouldn't mind getting my crate back before I start manipulating some cargo once I'm back home. Damn, what's going on? Can I see the... Oh. Okay, slightly better. Let's get going. Maybe we can come in with the sun rising. Hey gang. Yep. I wanted to start chapter 5 with quite a milestone, and wow. It's opening the doors for many opportunities. The entrance into Siren Song ended up being quite alright. The wind wasn't too strong, and so what I wanted to do is to park my brig alongside the junk, which I knew wouldn't happen first try without some kind of pushing. So I just decided to go and you know, just do a normal docking, position my brig properly, and then turn it around a little bit. I felt quite overwhelmed by the sheer size of that ship, and I just can't wait to see how much I can put in its cargo hold. It's gonna be quite interesting to do here. And here we are. This is the image that I had in mind when I started to think about chapter 5 and you know, where I should take my my trading business next. Didn't know if it was gonna work, but wow, that's quite a sight and quite an opening. And yeah, we're starting quite another journey. We're gonna stay local for a little bit, do some testing, and after that we'll be heading west. But until then, thanks for watching, take care, and I see ya!